What do you think? Is this a good thing or bad thing? Google avoids breakup but must share data with rivals. Google will not have to sell its Chrome web browser but must share information with competitors, a US federal judge has ordered. The case is centered around Google's position as the default search engine on a range of its own products such as Android and Chrome, as well as others like Apple. What's interesting is Google's share price has gone up because of this announcement. I think that's expected. But Apple's share price has also increased because of this, because Apple gets paid a lot of money by Google to use Google as its default search engine. The US Department of Justice demanded that Google sell Chrome, but this decision means the tech giant can keep it, but it will be barred from having exclusive contracts and must share search data with rivals. Google had proposed less drastic solutions, such as limiting its revenue sharing agreements with firms like Apple to make it the default on their devices and browsers. So Apple's share price went up, as well as Alphabet, Google's parent company. Shares jumped by 8% after the ruling, but smartphone manufacturers such as Apple, Samsung, and Motorola will also benefit. They are paid billions of dollars to exclusively preload or promote Google's products. It was revealed at trial that Google had paid more than 26 billion US dollars for deals with Apple, Mozilla, and others in 2021. Apple is also winning here because the ruling forces Google to renegotiate the search deal annually. This is good news for big tech, but is not good news necessarily for us as consumers. Google, like a lot of big tech companies, are doing all kinds of things that are not for the benefit, I think, of consumers, including this, a new layer of security for certified Android devices. You won't be able to sideload applications, it seems, in future on Android devices. That means that even though you spend thousands of dollars, as an example, to buy an Android device, you don't have the right to install anything on this device. It looks like Google have learned something from Apple. Get people to pay lots of money for a device, but then restrict what they can install on that device. One of the advantages of Android in the past has been that it's allowed you to install other operating systems such as Graphene on the device. But things are changing now. It looks like both Apple and Google are now going to restrict what you can do on the device that you have paid for. Where is this going to end up? Big tech is winning. Us as consumers are losing out. You will pay thousands of dollars for a device. You will not have control over your own device. Do you think it's good that big tech is winning? Maybe you've got shares in Alphabet and Apple and you're happy with this kind of thing. But what about your privacy? Let me know what you think.